What up, though? It's Westside, and you tapped in with Tiffadelic Media. Westside, I'm from the west side of Detroit, 7 Mile 482 Dad. That's just me, you know what I mean? I'm a full Westside nigga, you know what I mean? Whenever you think about the West Side and anything West period, you always going, you know what I mean? I'm the epitome of what a Westside nigga is, you know what I mean? But that's just where I'm from. Westside always held me down, you know what I mean? And I continue to do the same shit for the West Side of Detroit. It's the West Side, ain't it?
Yeah, and it's like, I noticed that on social media, you know, it's Mr. West 7. Like, do you prefer people to call you what, Mr. West 7?
I mean, it ain't really no preference as long as they calling me something, you know
right.
what I mean? As long as they speaking my name in some way, shape, or form. I go by West Side, but Mr. West 7 is because, like I said, I'm from the West Side, 7 Mile. And I feel like if West Side 7 Mile sounded like anything, you know what I mean? If you could take the lifestyle of West Side 7 Mile and you can just put it in a musical format, that's me, you know what I mean?
Right.
I am Mr. West 7, you know what I mean? That's pretty much what it is. That's where it comes from.
I noticed, like, in your lyrics, you do talk about, you don't floss and act like, you know, a lot of these people do with
right.
Just lying about what they got already. You're more so going towards the direction of what you want. Right. And where you want to be. So, like, where would you see yourself, like, being within, like, 5 years?
5 years. Wealthy. You know what I mean? Very rich. Very successful within the next 5 years, without a doubt. I have to be. I can't say I'm going to be living no type of mediocre life because that's not the angle on which, you know what I mean? I'm headed straight through the road. 5 years, I'm trying to be a billionaire.
So is there anybody that you particular have any connections with, or anyone you mess with, like in the music industry per se?
In the music industry, like I done built a lot of relationships with a lot of people. I mean, some I'm gonna name, some I ain't gonna name, you know, but as far as people that a lot of people may know, you know, I got relationships with some of the biggest artists. I ain't even gonna name them. You know what I mean? But I got relationships with some of the biggest names around this place. You know what I mean? And again, half the shit y'all hearing, I know who wrote it.
Do you have any underground artists within our city in Detroit that you like mess with or you listen to? Like, who are some of those people?
Oh man, like as far as underground,
yeah, like who are your favorites?
As far as like people that's like mainstream but they underground?
Yeah, or just like underground, like where people don't even know who they are. Or
oh, okay, but they dope as fuck.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so we got. Okay, first off, we got Brian Hamilton. We got B-Rain. You know what I mean? That's my man's. Real dope. Probably the dopest singer in the world on the real. And you know what I mean? We got Jay West. He another dope one. He out cold with it. Kevo Hendrix out cold with it. Shit. Mafia Cash. That's my motherfucking cousin, so I'm gonna be biased, but he the coldest rapper alive, you know what I mean? Shit. That's it. That's it. Sada, baby. Shit, I'll work with Sada any day of the week.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But shit, other than that, man, that's it.
As an artist, most of the time we have people who inspire us.
Right.
I know, for example, like with me, I'm very influenced by Jimi Hendrix, even though I don't really go with the guitar part. But who inspires you most?
Wayne. That's the most influential artist that was ever in my life. I mean, I got up on, when I first started really getting tapped in and locked into music, I was listening to a whole nother way of music. I was listening to straight soft music, Cash Money, No Limit. You know what I mean? But Wayne always been influential on me because he always just did what the fuck he wanted to do. You know what I mean? He wasn't worried about what you would think about this track or what you would think about that one. It ain't make no difference as long as it was good music, you know what I mean? And Wayne, that's it, bro. Wayne, Jeezy, Thug, influenced by a lot of artists. Gates, but that's it. Mainly Wayne. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you definitely have your own sound, because I can't really pinpoint out any artist that sounds like you, but you know, obviously everyone has their influences behind them,
Right
which is great that you can differentiate like between, you know, okay, this person inspires me, but I also am not trying to copy this person.
Right on. That's a no-go for me anyway, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I found my own sound, you know what I mean? I've been rapping forever, but I found my own sound just a few years back, about, I'd say a good 2 years back. You know what I mean? That's when I realized who I was, and you know what I mean? I just started dropping banger after banger after banger, hit record after hit record, you know what I mean?
So with you having like, you know, having your, you know, influences like Wayne, Thug, people like that, where does your music style pretty much come from?
My music style come from just a self-created cadence. You know what I mean? It's a cadence in which you perform your music, where you rap your music. It's all about the feel and the beat itself and all of that. My sound is so unique because I'm able to just, for one, do whatever the fuck I want to do on the track and not worry about nothing. That's the number one thing. I mean, worry about everything else later. But my sound is just so unique to me. I didn't create it, God did. You know what I mean? So I really literally can't tell you how I came up with it, because it ain't a came up with thing. It's just, it's a natural thing. It's something that is supposed to be here. It's supposed to happen this way.
What's your process when you're writing your music? Like, how do you start, you know, writing a song, or how do you just get like inspired about something? What makes you come together with that?
Good bud, good beats. You know what I mean? And then I just pull my phone out, pull out that voice memo. You know what I mean? I get to freestyling bar for bar in my phone. You know what I mean? I take that, I write that down, because I'm one of the few that still write my shit. I'm not freestyling nothing. You know what I mean? So if you pay me for a feature, just know that I'm writing it. I'm going to take my time, and I'm going to get it all the way popping for you. You know what I mean? I ain't going to take no shortcuts and just give you no bullshit. I'm always writing it. You know what I mean? So I piece it all together in my phone, then I write that shit down on a book. Then from there, 30 minutes to an hour, I'm done.
Do you make your beats, or do you have, I mean...
Shit, as of lately, my big brother, Katie, the artist, y'all go look out for him too, man. He's one of the hottest producers coming up too. But I've been grabbing him off, bro, man. I just been making magic. I've been, you know what I mean? I got other beats from other producers too. But mainly, that's my go-to guy. You know what I mean? In-house, keep it in-house. I'd rather him get them royalties on them tracks blow up than anybody else. Fuck it, why not?
Right. How long have you been making music?
Since I was 10 years old. First time I ever recorded was on a motherfucking, you ever seen Home Alone? He had that Talk Boy FX Plus shit. Hell yeah. I had found one of them bitches at my motherfucking auntie crib. I recorded a whole song on it. She had a fucking video camera, one of them old ass video cameras. Me and my brother shot a little video to it in the fucking house, in the bedroom, nigga. We shot a whole video to that shit. That was the first song I ever did. The wackest shit in the world too. It was trash, you hear me? Like, it was fucked up. I'm like, man, thank God nobody never found that motherfucking freestyle tape, nigga. Fuck that. I was 10 years old.
Do you remember how that first song went that you wrote?
Shit, I can't say I can or can't. I ain't gonna recite that bitch. I'm telling you, too horrible. You hear me? But shit, I got a whole, I mean, my musical background go deeper than that, you know what I mean? I got family members, you know what I mean, who was damn near pioneers of this game, you know what I mean? Music is in my bloodline, so I was supposed to do this shit, you know what I mean? I wasn't supposed to do nothing else. There's nothing else out here for me but this, period.
Can you play any instruments?
Believe it or not, I can freestyle like a motherfucker on a keyboard. And I'm telling you, like, it's beautiful music. I think I could just play anything if I tried.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I definitely done played the keyboard, and I'm pretty good at that.
Yeah,
Other than that, shit, I can use FL Studio.
Yeah.
Shit, you know what I mean? I can make beats on Fruity Loops.
For sure. What motivates you to just keep going and keep writing, releasing music?
My kids and shit, just leaving a legacy, because I know I'm great and I know I was supposed to be here in this position to do this. And at the same time, now is that time, because I've been doing this for so long. Like back then when I was with Lumberjack ENT, who was up under Detroit MOTOWN, when I was rapping and doing all that at that time, that's when I first started beginning to try to create my buzz. Like I was taking it serious. Like this was, I want to say 2009, 2010, around that area. I mean, that's when that had kicked off, and that had kicked off and lasted all the way up until like 2013. But shit, once all of that fell apart, I stopped doing it for a long time. I had to stop rapping. I just gave up on that shit. I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna get a job. You know what I mean? I'm gonna make this motherfucking money the regular way. I'm still realizing at the same time that I'm doing all that shit, that I'm dope as fuck. So shit, I built me a studio in my crib, booth and everything. And from that moment forward, I'm like, nigga, fuck that. Straight ahead. And ever since then, I've been just grinding. But mainly I do this shit for my kids, so that they don't have to go through none of this shit I went through, so they can ball on niggas, you know what I mean? All of that shit. I'm gonna keep it G with you. You know what I mean? So they can do the fool, so they can be straight and not have to worry about shit. And so, shit, I can live a fucking great life, leave a great legacy. Shit, what everybody do it for, that bag, you know what I mean? Shit.
Alright, so I know you have a project coming out very soon. I believe that's on February 2nd. It's called
Roses.
Okay, can you just tell us a little bit more about that project?
Well, that project, you know what I mean, that's like the best work I done came with so far, you know what I mean? I worked real hard on this. I really took my time with the creative process with every single track that's on this album. This shit got shit like brand new, good vibes all the way down to motherfucking Boss Man to Rain to different vibes. It's all different vibes, you know what I mean? But it's a beautiful sound to this whole project right here. It's just a completely beautiful sound. But when you listen to it, it's like a rose. Everything look good, you know what I mean? Everything look good, smell good until you listen to it. Once you listen to it one or two times, you're gonna be like, damn, he said that. What did he just say? You know what I mean? You're gonna check back for that again and again and again, and then you're gonna realize this in everything, man.
Right.
That's just, this project right here is the project that I'm planning on. You know what I mean? Sending that whole wave through this bitch and letting people know that I am New Detroit.
What made you come up with the name Roses for that?
Because if you know what I mean, if you've been following me for a long time, like when I drop a record or when I record a record, every theme of every piece of artwork is rose. You know what I mean? Pretty much influence. You know what I mean? Because a rose is a pretty thing, you know what I mean, but it stick you at the same time. You know what I mean? I always believe that you gotta take that shit with everything, you know what I mean? No matter what it is in life, always treat that shit as a rose, because it can be so pretty. It's just so beautiful. As soon as you reach out and grab that bitch, you pull your hand back, you bleeding like a motherfucker. It's just a painful thing. So pretty much you getting all my pain, and y'all pain too, you know what I mean? Everybody's pain. You getting all of that shit over something beautiful. Whatever the beat is beautiful. Whatever melody that you hear me in is beautiful. But the shit I'm talking about is legitimately real shit, you know what I mean? Like,
right.
And everybody can relate to it. You know what I mean? I don't just look through my eyes when I make music. That's why I say I take my time with it, because this shit is for everybody. And I feel like every artist literally took their time with the record that they was trying to create and thought about the masses, you know what I mean? Everybody. You know what I mean? This record's on my album that's for people that ain't even for me. You feel me? But this shit on but it can be for you. It's that shit is so motherfucking laid back to where you can be listening to it with your girl and y'all just riding some motherfucking where. And flip side, it's something that you can be listening to with the homies and not feel no motherfucking type of way about it. Pause. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, you'll be like, damn, that nigga was motherfucking flowing. And nigga, that shit was perfect. Facts.
What does roses mean?
Alright, the way it's spelled is R.O.S.E.S. It stands for rare, original, sounding, exclusive shit. Because the shit that you gonna hear, you never heard it before. And that's a fact. You know what I mean? You ain't never heard this shit before, ever. You ain't gonna be able to be like, oh, that sound like this. Hell no. Not with nothing.
Yeah.
Not with nothing. You gonna be like, whoever he is, he sound like him. And the next nigga that come out sounding like this, sound like him. You know what I mean? He just sound like Westside, man. And like I say, follow me on Instagram at Mr. West 7. You know what I mean? Shit going up. First one's on me on all social media sites. On all streaming sites. My bad. First one's on me on all streaming sites. Roses drop February 2nd. Be on the lookout for it.
What's one of your favorite songs off of your upcoming album?
I want to say Brand New is because when I first got the beat from Brand New from my brother, it put a different vibe on me, you know what I mean? It just made me feel something real and something authentic, and it took me back, you know what I mean? So I ended up reverting pretty much who I used to be into who I am now, and that shit just clashing. Brand New was the perfect record, you know what I mean? When I put it together, when I first heard it through my speakers, that record just made sense to me, and I'm just proud of it. And to me, when I'm vibing and when I'm doing me, no matter if I'm in a dark mood or not, you know what I mean? When I pop Brand New on, I'm cooling, you know what I mean? And it's gonna do that for y'all too. February 2nd, Roses.
Can we get a little snippet of it, like 2 lines or something?
Alright, I got you.
Look, I don't do coke, but I do smoke. I'm the bad guy, you the new pope. I got trap ties, I don't do jokes. Fuck who you know, ayy. About to pull up on you, is you up right now? Chopper out the window, flip you upside down. Mob that and mob this. I know niggas that get mob stats from mob hits. Mob shit chose.
So why are you not on yet?
Because niggas is hating. Shit, I ain't gonna lie to you. Niggas is hating, man. Like, I've been in a room with a lot of great artists, man. And these people can touch other artists, you know what I mean? Like I know for a fact that the shit that I bring to the table is so different. It just, people just literally hate, man. Name somebody who literally, you know what I mean, gonna put this shit together the way that I'm putting this shit together, when I'm putting this shit on tracks. There is nobody, you know what I mean? And there's some dope ass artists in the city, you know what I mean? We all dope. But the reason I'm not on is because niggas is hating, period. Niggas is hating, niggas is in the way. You know what I mean? A lot of niggas will get mad, you know what I mean, and say what they want to say. Not all niggas is hating, but it's definitely some niggas that's hating. They just in the way though.
Do you feel like if you were located somewhere else that you probably be further?
Without a doubt. Man, it'd have been a rap already. You know what I mean? It's not even that if I was somewhere else. That shit can happen here. You know what I mean? People just gotta, you know what I mean? It's cool for your mans to get on. I'll put it like this. It's cool for you to put your mans on, right? That's what you should do, right? But if your mans is trash, it's also, you know what I mean, your position to tell them, like, rap ain't your thing, you know what I mean?
For sure.
And it's time for you to take whatever resources you got and put them behind somebody that can make you a millionaire. Anybody come fucking with me, I guarantee you, they a millionaire within the next 5 years, just like me.
Yeah.
Multi-millionaire. I just hate that for some people it's just gonna be too late, you know what I mean? but the opportunity floating.
Do you have any management, or are you just pretty much doing the indie thing?
I'm independent. You know what I mean? Every time you see me at a show, I'm with my girl. You know what I mean? I'm not rolling with 50 dudes. Anything managerial, you know what I mean? It ain't shit for me to handle it myself or have her do it. What's the difference in us taking care of our own business really and being here still? Or me entrusting my money, me actually going to pay somebody to keep me here. You know what I mean? That's what a lot of these artists is doing nowadays.
Yeah.
Like the management companies here, they, not all of them, but a lot of them scamming artists. Like they'll take your bread, right? And you know what I mean? Don't none of the managerial duties ever happen for you. You still here. You be here for motherfucking 2 or more years. What am I paying you for? I could have did that myself. My girl could have did that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Fuck that. If I'm gonna deal with a manager, I want your catalog to be so up to date. Not who you worked with back in the day. Is it up to date right now? You know what I mean? Who have you managed right now? Who that's hot right now?
Right.
Because if you can make them hot, you damn sure you don't have no problem making me hot. Shit, I'm gonna make you hot. We're gonna make each other famous. You heard me? Off the bezel. You know what I mean? We're gonna make each other pop. You know what I mean? This ain't the cookie cutter shit. This ain't the Cartier buffs, you know what I mean? Iced out really ass rap, you know what I mean? All praises to those who do that, you know what I mean? I ain't got nothing against it. I just can't do it. That ain't me. You know what I mean? All I can put out is the shit that I'm putting out. They get with it.
Would you sign to a record label, or if you got like a record deal or something like that, would you do that?
$8 million. That's it. $8 million, I sign. Anything other than that, shit, I'm sure I can get on my own. You know what I mean? I got that much faith in my talent. You know what I mean? And shit, once Roses drop, the world gonna see it too. A lot of people gonna be like, where the fuck was this guy? And why we ain't been working with this guy?
Right.
Like, who is he? And then a lot of people who know me gonna have to come out of the woodwork like, yeah, that's my man. They gonna be like, why the fuck you ain't been introduced me to your man? You know what I mean? We could've. Man, I'm a bag, bro. You feel me? I'm a bag, bro. And that's a fact, Jack. But like I said, 2019, I got some big shit in the work. Big shit. You know what I mean? They about to see me everywhere, doing everything. You know what I mean? Some niggas gonna get tired of it, and some niggas ain't. You know what I mean? The majority of niggas ain't. You know what I mean? Like I say, I'm authentic. I'm raw. Everything uncut, fucking with me. You know what I mean? At the same time, I'm humble. And shit, it's all good vibes, man. It's always good vibes. If you fuck with me, I appreciate you. You know what I mean? If you a fan of my music, if you a fan of just authentic and real shit, and you just want to hear something that's positive and negative at the same time, yin and yang, however that's gonna work for you, but it's gonna work for you. You know what I mean? Roses, February 2nd. It's going up, man. It's going up. Life changing shit.
Alright, can you just tell us where we can find your next project at when it drops?
iTunes, Amazon, Google Play, Spotify, Pandora, everywhere. Roses. All you gotta do is go on that bitch, look up Westside, Roses. It's gonna pop up. Turn that bitch on, turn that bitch up. Shit, go on iTunes, buy that bitch, buy it for your girl, you ain't buy it for everybody, you know what I mean? It's a movie, we making a movie, man. It's going up.
Go ahead and drop that social media.
Oh yeah, they can find me on iTunes, Westside, Spotify, Westside. You know what I mean? I got first ones on me on there right now. SoundCloud, The Real Westside. And Instagram at Mr. West 7. You know what I mean? Get at me. Let's work.
Brand new chill. Hey, hey, hey. I want M's. I want M's. I want M's. I want M's. Strap a meal without a deal. Not for real, but I'm for real. Ooh, oh, oh, girl, you drugs got me ready to bust some, yeah. Ooh, ooh, ooh. If you say you gon' clutch some, hope you ready to duck some. Team of gorillas, niggas always ready to